Houston CC Sabathia, the old reliable of the Yankees starting rotation, challenged himself and all of his baby bomber teammates when he made his unsolicited prediction for Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. This was the 37-year-old lefty's way of reminding Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, Greg Bird and co., in a very public way, that he believed that they could and would pull another rabbit out of their hat and continue one of the most magical postseason rides that the 27-time champion Yankees have ever been on. Watch, did Yankees just blow chance at World Series? Well, come out tomorrow and play a great game and win tomorrow, the lefty said with conviction late Friday night after the Yankees blew the first of two chances to get to the World Series for the first time since 2009. Turns out, Sabathia won't be joined Joe Willie Namath and Mark Messier as a legendary New Yorker who promised to win and then made it come true. Sabathia didn't get through 4 innings Saturday night. The Yankees lost 40 and it'll be the Houston Astros heading to Los Angeles to play the Dodgers in Game 1 of the World Series on Tuesday night. As for the Yankees, they'll head into an offseason able to feel as good about themselves as they have in years. What a ride this was. There weren't many people outside of their organization that expected them to be playoff contenders, much less get in this year. A year after GM Brian Cashman seemingly assured the Yankees of rebuilding for a few seasons with his Summer of '16 fire sale, they proved everyone wrong. Again and again. And they did it with a lot of their kids playing winning baseball before anyone thought it was possible. The Yankees were a first-place ball club for most of the first half in a tough division, then after some second-half skidding, they made it to the playoffs as a wild card. Even though the Yankees were favorite in the wild card game, they could have lost to the Minnesota Twins and still went into the offseason feeling great about their season. They won that game, then showed the baseball world that the Yankees again are the Yankees despite their youth. They were left for dead in the division series after losing the first 2 to the Cleveland Indians, who were as hot as any team ever has been and most people's pick to win World Series. It's still shocking that the Yankees won 3 in a row to steal the series. And then came the ALCS. The Yankees faced another L power that is built to win now, and again they lost the first 2 games. This time they really were done, or so we thought. The Yankees went home upbeat, then they incredibly beat the Astros 3 times in 3 days at Yankee Stadium to take a 32-series lead and head back to Houston with 2 chances to get to the World Series. In Friday night's Game 6, the Astros broke open a close game late enrolling to a 71 win, and during the post-game interviews is when Sabathia made his bold prediction. Sabathia wasn't terrible in Game 7, but he was yanked in the 4th with Houston ahead 10-2 on and 1 out because Astros starter Charlie Morton, terrible in Game 3, was dealing. Judge saved Sabathia in the 2nd inning by leaping over the right field to rob Yuli Gurriel of a leadoff homer and keep the game scoreless, but Evan Gattis started the Astros 4th with a homer to left and the Yankees were on the way to losing, especially after reliever Tommy Conley gave up 3 in the 5th. The Yankees probably will read this loss in their mind for a while, but eventually they will realize that there's no shame losing to this great Astros team with the understanding that better days are ahead for them. Randy Miller may be reached at rmiller@newadvancemedia.com. Follow him on